Hi there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. Thank you so much for joining my membership program, this little mighty network that we have. And today you're going to be looking at the three core elements of your marketing strategy, the niche, the paths, and the container. In other words, kind of what you're known for, how do you make it easy for people to find your clients, and what's your business model. This is something I was so happy when this landed for me years ago. As I was teaching a workshop, I realized it could all be summed up into these three. As you go through it, this is very helpful as a diagnostic. I think you're going to get a very clear sense of where you're strong and where you're weak. For example, some people have a very clear niche, but they haven't figured out their paths, like the tactics that they would use to market themselves, and they also haven't figured out the structure of their business. And for some people, they've got no niche, though they're really good at the marketing tactics, but no niche, and they don't have a business structure. So you'll get the sense in some of the videos and the content below what happens if you try to remove any one of these. So these are three of the most fundamental building blocks. Whenever I'm looking at a business and they're struggling, these are the three things. These are the three main lenses I'm looking at it through. It kind of gives almost like an X-ray vision on the business, that you can just see the strong points and the weak points. And which is very helpful, because then you can know exactly where to intervene. So many entrepreneurs I know are just struggling. They're drowning. They're lost in their business. They don't know exactly, so they don't know where they're stuck. This is the problem. Yeah, they know it's not working. They're not getting enough clients, but what's wrong? And it's a big difference in what you do depending on what's missing. Some businesses, all three are missing. So that's rough. But in most cases, one of them is all right, at least, and you can build on that, but also really attend to the other ones. And if you do have all three missing, that's really good to know. That's very helpful information. So anyways, this is a real big diagnostic thing. It's a good chance to give you a overall sense of what are the core elements needed for your marketing to work. And there's lots of content below to help you understand what these pieces are. This isn't a fix everything module. This is a module that's just designed to help you get that big picture, and which is very helpful moving forward, because as you continue to grow and you develop your strategies, you just make sure that all three of these things are included. And the beautiful thing is, there is a certain point where you really just do have all those three things in place, and you don't need to change it so much. So this isn't these are three things, yes, you always need to pay attention to, but there is a kind of good enough point that you can get to where you can coast on it for a bit. So that's something to look forward to. So anyways, welcome to this module. Thank you for joining the Mighty Networks. You can dive in below. And of course, if you have any questions, just tag me in the comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Thanks so much.